today. From Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by the seventh-year man out of Cal, the top pick back in 2016, Jared Goff.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
A run here for the rookie. It's Brian Robinson.
It's a room to maneuver. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr.
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Hooker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibbs. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Back to throw. Hooker.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
Looking to throw. Hooker dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Hooker.
He's got this complete to Williams. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. On second down, it's Gibbs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll try the left side. Gibbs, no dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Montgomery is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Back to throw. Hooker. And in for the Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field.
And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Goff on third down.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Goff on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The numbers from McLaurin a week ago. 6 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Gone. Completes it to Samuel. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. From the red zone now, Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Thomas. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
They'll run with Swift.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up the touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. The Lions had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Goff now looks to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. It's the fullback. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Back to throw. Hooker. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a give right side. Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Off the bootleg. Hooker. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Hooker. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Hooker. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Hooker. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson, the Commander offense. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Again, Goff. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Off the play fake. Hooker. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On first down, Goff. This one left side caught by Gibson. And some room to work. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. There's Goff. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Sly able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Nope. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points. Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive?
on that play sheet for any of those coordinators. They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Just a yard to go here on second down. Looking to throw. Hooker. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Operating from the gun. Hooker. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling. Up the middle they go. Gibbs. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Hooker. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. Now a give right side. It's Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On second down, it's Gibbs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Looking to throw. Hooker. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jason Kabinda. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. Now, they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Now Goff. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Gibson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Swift will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hooker. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hooker. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Goff.
This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Goff now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And now look at him go. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down.
They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Goff.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Robinson up the middle.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's Goff. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun. Hooker forced out to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. He'll try again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Badgley on for the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Goff. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Goff. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Hooker got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibbs. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
61 yards on the ground for him so far.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Gibbs, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs. And room there to work it inside the 25. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now a give, right side. Gibbs. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On second down now, it's Gibbs. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try the left side. Gibbs, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Now a give, right side. Gibbs, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And this one is right through. And the Lions are going to win this game.
That was Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Detroit, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.